Chapter 7. Soil. Introduction. Soil is extremely important for all living things. Plants and trees grow in the soil. Soil provides all minerals that plants need to grow. It also protects the roots of plants from exposure to the hot rays from the sun. Trees grows in the soil. Soil also provides shelter to many animals. Insects, small animals such as rats and many microorganisms live in the soil. The microorganisms help in maintaining the fertility of the soil. Soil formation. Soil formation takes place over millions of years in a number of ways. Rocks on the surface of Earth break down into finer particles by action of wind, water and temperature. This process is called weathering. After million years of constant weathering, soil is formed. Thus, soil formation is very slow and gradual process. Soil profile. The layers of soil are referred to as soil profile. There are three main layers of soil. 1. Topsoil. 2. Subsoil. 3. Bedrock. Topsoil. The topmost dark-colored layer of soil is called the topsoil. This layer is very soft and loose. It is made up of loam and humus. Seeds germinate in this layer of soil. Subsoil. Subsoil is generally grey or red in color. It is mixture of sand, silt, clay and pebbles. Bedrock. It contains large rocks. Water is present in less quantity in this layer. Kinds of soil. Soil are of three types: sandy soil, loamy soil and clayey soil. 1. Sandy soil. It contains big sand particles. It is dry and rough to touch. This soil does not hold much water. Very few plants grow in this type of soil. This soil is found in deserts, river banks and seashores. 2. Loamy soil. It is a mixture of sandy and clayey soil. It holds enough air and water. It also has humus that is good for growth of plants. It increases the ability of the soil to retain water. 3. Clayey soil. It contains very fine particles. It is sticky to touch and holds a lot of water. It does not have air in it. In this soil, wheat and rice grow well. Potters use it to make pots. Soil erosion. Soil is not same everywhere. The natural forces like rain, wind and streams not only help in soil formation, but they also carry away soil from one place to another. The removal of topsoil by rain, wind and water is known as soil erosion. Soil erosion changes the shape of the land. In a place where there is a lot of soil erosion, the fertility of the soil is greatly reduced. The crop yield goes down and farmers suffer. Agents of soil erosion. The factors that are responsible for soil erosion are known as agents of erosion. The various agents of erosion are as follows. 1. Wind. The wind erodes and damages the soil. In places where wind is strong, it removes a good part of the topsoil. It is worse in those areas where there is very few or no vegetation because there are no roots to hold the soil in place. 2. Water. Running water loosens and washes away the soil, causing erosion. Flood drivers flowing with great speed remove topsoil. Heavy rains wash the soil off the hill slopes. On reaching the plains, the water slows down and some soil gets deposited there. 3. Humans and animals. Humans and animals are also responsible for soil erosion in the following ways. One of the major causes of soil erosion is deforestation. When trees are cut, the soil becomes loose. It is then easily carried away. Overgrazing by cattle leads to bare land, with no vegetation cover. As a result, soil is carried away easily. Plowing of farmland loosens the soil and thus, it gets eroded easily. Construction activities leave the land bare, with little vegetation. Trees are cut for timber that is used for building materials, furniture and paper products. This leads to soil erosion too. Soil conservation. Soil conservation means to prevent the soil from erosion. We have no control over natural agents. However, we can prevent soil erosion by taking some measures given here. Planting new trees is the first step towards soil conservation. This is known as afforestation. It is the cheapest and most effective way of soil conservation. Embankments are man-made structures that are built along river banks. These are mounds of the earth or stones. They help to control soil erosion by checking the speed of water. Crops protect the soil from erosion. In between the major crops, when the farmland is lying vacant, the farmers can plant seasonal vegetables or animal fodder as cover crops to protect the soil until the next crop is planted. People living on hills make terraces along the slopes to grow crops. These terraces reduce the speed of the flow of water and prevent soil erosion. As water flows down from one step to the next, soil carried away from upper step is deposited on the lower steps. This process of farming is called terrace farming. Trees grown along the edges of fields act as shield against strong winds. They prevent the soil from being blown away. These trees act as windbreakers.